Hello and welcome to Building Resilience in Children. Today we are going to do some fun things. So we're going to actually talk about some of the hilarious things that children reveal about their parents during the workshops, and we captured them. Of course, this is a fun to have a laugh with the parents together, but also that children are known for their candid and unfiltered observations, and sometimes they can reveal funny and unexpected things about their parents, and it's always fun to actually know what they think and what they're observing and how they're drawing their own conclusions or inferences. And it's important, however, to remember that children can be very sensitive to their parents' feelings and might not intend to hurt them by revealing funny or embarrassing things. So please do not take any of these personally, but have a laugh instead, have some giggles around these conversations. As parents, it's important to maintain a sense of humor and not take ourselves too seriously. Anyway, so let's dive in and see what they have revealed during the workshops. So, interestingly, a child was talking about this, and a child might reveal actually, and which they have something embarrassing about their parents' sleeping patterns. And there was a child in the workshop and was talking about, oh no, I didn't have a very good sleep yesterday. And I said, what was happening? Well, my mommy snores louder than a tractor. And I was like, wow, and what were you doing? Well, of course, I couldn't sleep because I kept on listening to it. And I said, wow, that can be used as white noise as well sometimes. But anyway, that was a fun one. The other one was talking about their, my daddy always sings in the shower, and he thinks that he sounds like a rock star, but he really doesn't. So children can be brutally honest, remember that about their parents' singing abilities. And now that they have started to learn about singing a little bit, they can be a bit more critical. But the best thing is that they enjoyed listening to their daddy singing in the shower, and of course, they're kind of gaining their interest in singing, or they're gaining an understanding of what sounds better, what doesn't sound better, or how it can be improved. So there is always a learning behind all of these observations that they are making. The other one was talking about observing their mom in a kitchen. So children might overhear their parents' funny monologues, and they like it because it's funny for them as well. And here was a child talking about, my mom always talks to herself when she's doing cooking, and sometimes she forgets I'm there and say silly things. And again, they were having fun. They liked it, and of course they didn't want to stop it. So of course, don't feel embarrassed about anything, but have fun. Children might catch their parents doing something amusing when they think nobody is watching, and this is the fun part, because as adults we do have a child in us as well. And the child was talking, and I was thinking, well, I do that sometimes as well. So it was saying that my dad makes the silliest faces when he thinks no one is looking, but of course the child was observing the parent. But at the same time, I think it's fun because the child does the same thing at some time, and they think, well, there is nothing wrong in it, it's fine. Children might also notice their parents' phobias and reactions to them. So, that's one of the things where you have to think about, okay, how do we react in certain situations? So a child was talking about the spider, and say, my mom says she hates spiders, but she screams louder than me when she sees one. And that's one of the things, again, they're picking up habits, they're picking up, they're noticing our reactions and all of that. And it's good, actually. Even in the garden, so here comes a child who was talking about how their mom actually goes around the plants and gives them silly names. But again, they will be picking up on these, and when they grow up, possibly they're going to do the same. Children often find their parents' dance moves amusing and may not hesitate to share their observations. And this was a discussion we were having around how to build robots and all of that, or can you draw robots? And the child actually said, "My dad thinks he's really cool, but he dances like a robot, and I know exactly how to bring that on my paper." It was like fun. Again, they try to make connections, they try to see, you know, the structures, the geometric shapes around everything. And this is a fun thing, again, to have. Children may catch their parents indulging in secret treats and find it amusing because, of course, they have been told not to be near them. Like one child was saying, "My mom can't resist eating my Halloween candy when she thinks I'm asleep. I always catch her with chocolate on her face." Oh, mom, do you think you're hiding? No, you're not, because those little eyes are out behind us to observe what we are doing. But again, that's a fun, moment to share. So remember that children often speak from a place of innocence and are not trying to embarrass their parents intentionally. These humorous anecdotes that we went through can actually create moments of laughter and bring families closer together. So you can have a laugh together, and that's all really for today. But the purpose of this video was very much to bring some laugh within the families and kind of listen to this and think, well, yes, maybe I've heard this from my child as well, and again, enjoy that time. So, thank you very much, really, for watching, and thank you for your continuous support. I really appreciate all of your comments. And if you've not connected with us, please do connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course on our YouTube channel. If you want to know a bit more about BRIC, you can scan the QR code that you're seeing now on the screen. And if you've not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more educational content. What we're planning to do at the moment is that going forward, we will be launching some contests, some fun things that you can do with family, and we will be giving out some of the stuff that I think, you can actually keep, and it will be really nice to have you as a community of support with us. So again, please do reach out to us on building resilience in children at gmail.com. So you can email us, but you can also leave your comments in the YouTube box to say, well, what you would like to hear from us in the future. But yeah, so that's it, and you have a nice one. I'll see you in the next content.